Welcome to Stoic Elixir channel. We need to embrace the mysteries of life, not try to control them. Often, we think we can predict the outcomes of events and judge them as good or bad, but this is a mistake. We do not know what will happen in the future or the purpose of our experiences. What appears as tragedy may be a disguised blessing. What seems like success may actually be a trap. We should rely on ourselves, not on others. We must free our minds from greed, hatred, and illusions. We must learn to let go, not hold on tightly. We should not limit our lives with hopes or ambitions. Sometimes we need to relax and trust in the flow of life. Sometimes we need to take action and make things happen. The key is to be present in the moment, not trapped in the past or worried about the future. The past is not something to be forgotten or regretted. It is something to be learned from and appreciated. The past can teach us valuable lessons if we pay attention and reflect on it, but we should not continually dwell or be bound by it. We must stand firmly in the present, where life happens. Life is a cycle of creation and destruction, birth and death, joy and sorrow. We cannot avoid this reality, nor should we try to. We must accept it with grace and compassion. We should not see it as a problem to be solved or a test to be passed. We should see it as a healing process, a way to grow and change. Healing comes from creating space for everything to be as it is, space for sadness and happiness, for pain and pleasure, for loss and gain, space for ourselves and others, for nature and spirit, for love and wisdom. The best way to care for the future is to focus on the present. Reading or speaking wise words alone is not enough, they must be practiced. We can learn to open our hearts to anyone, even those who disturb us can be our teachers. Freedom comes from letting go of everything that binds us, anger, worry, or possession. We need freedom to be happy and peaceful. Compassion is not about religion, it is about being human. It is not a luxury, it is a necessity for our own well-being and mental stability. It is crucial for human survival. Many people mistake joy for happiness, but when you are joyful, you are not in peace. True happiness is based on peace. Do not believe something just because you have heard it. Do not believe something just because many people say it. Do not believe something just because it is written in your religious scriptures. Do not believe something just because your teachers and parents say so. Do not believe in tradition just because it has been handed down through generations. But after careful observation and analysis, when you find something makes sense and is good for everyone, accept it and follow it. Often, when we hear or read something new, we only compare it to what we already know. If it fits, we consider it true. If not, we consider it false. In both cases, we do not learn anything new. Imagine someone shooting an arrow into your heart. Yelling at them does not help. Focusing on the arrow in your heart is more beneficial. Better one word that brings peace than many meaningless words. Yet, the journey of life is full of challenges and lessons that may feel like punishments for our sins and mistakes. But this is not the true meaning of karma. Karma teaches us how to open our hearts to higher levels of love and compassion. It helps us let go of our fears and defenses and stop building walls around our hearts. Karma is a gift that shows us what we need to learn and grow through our life experiences. Even when things do not go as we wish, we should not lose hope or give up. Those who persevere will succeed in the end. Karma is like a flame that can be shared with many other flames without losing its brightness. It can warm and light up others while still shining brightly within ourselves. This is the joy of the path. As humans, we often long for solutions and resolutions to our problems. We think we deserve them, but we actually suffer because of them. We do not deserve solutions. We deserve something better than that. We deserve a middle way, a state of mind that can embrace paradoxes and ambiguities easily, a person who can inspire others with hope, no matter how desperate the situation, a true leader. Peace is not a goal but a way of life. We often think we can achieve peace by doing certain things like meditation, having fun, or eating well. But this is a mistake. These things may make us feel good, but they can also make us complacent and dull. They can prevent us from seeing the reality of our situation, which is always changing and challenging. Life is not easy. It has its beauty but also its suffering. Like a rose, it has petals and thorns. We cannot ignore the thorns, and we cannot avoid them. We must face them with courage and compassion. This is what makes us human. This is what makes us alive. Art is the expression of our humanity. It is how we share our joys and sorrows, hopes and fears, dreams and nightmares. Art is the flower that blooms on the stem of life, and we are that flower. Meditation is a practice that helps us become more aware of ourselves and our surroundings. It helps us see everything as it is, not as we want it to be. It helps us accept this moment without trying to escape or manipulate it. But meditation is also not easy. It requires patience and perseverance. It requires a gentle attitude and humor. It requires us to stay with whatever arises in our minds and bodies without judging or rejecting it. When we meditate, we may feel restless, bored, anxious, angry, or sad. We may experience physical pain or discomfort. We may wonder what we are doing or why we are doing it. We may want to stop or run away. But these feelings are not obstacles. They are opportunities. They are opportunities to learn about ourselves and our human condition. They are opportunities to grow and transform. So every time we meditate, we must stay with whatever arises. We must not avoid or reject it. We must not be disturbed or disappointed by it. So, friends, embrace restlessness. Do not hide. Confront fear firmly. Do not run away. Face anger. Do not avoid it. Endure pain. Do not flee from it. Overcome hunger. Do not ignore it. Confront frustration. Do not evade it. Remain present with all these emotions and experiences, and watch your life change. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and join the Stoic Elixir.